Hello, hello, lovelies. Today's topic is not a pad company nor a menstrual cup. Rather, it's a nutritional supplement that markets itself for natural period symptom relief. Like many people, I have a somewhat difficult period, not the most difficult period, but I still complain because I'm a baby and a drama llama during that time. I feel like I'm entitled just a little bit, you know? So, my main symptoms are lower back pains, sore or tender breasts usually, but not always, bloating, and the period padoodles, as one dear friend politely phrases that embarrassing symptom. If you know what it is, you know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, you're lucky. And also, of course, bad cramps. The one thing that I would want to take off the list for sure, of course, is the cramps. So, over the years, I've tried many methods from prescription painkillers specialized for period cramps all the way through to natural remedies, as I'm sure many of you have. So sometimes, though, however, I would change a routine or change a life circumstance and forget all of my past routines and what worked. And that's ADD at its finest, you guys. And this past winter, the best time to be out and about when you have cramps, am I right? I was wandering through this natural grocery store that we have here in the United States. It's Whole Foods Market, and I was feeling very sorry for myself. And when I indulge in self-pity, I usually take a turn into the vitamin section, and I look at all the things that I could be taking that would make me a much healthier person. So I landed in women's health. And I looked, and there was this orange box screaming to me. And in my easily, influenced mind, it offered the solution to exactly the problem that I had. The problem, all my problems, right then and there. So that is this Oöna PMS2 menstrual cramp relief. So, yes, please. All right. So, this company, Oöna, it actually stems from a company that initially made fashions for women who were undergoing cancer treatment. That's their beginning. And logically, later they branched off into natural menopause symptom relief aids because they were combating the hormone replacement therapies, which were conventional at the time, and that was being linked to the cause of breast cancer. So they wanted to provide a natural solution. And then that, in turn, led to menstrual symptom aids as well. And Oöna PMS2 indicates it's for menstrual cramps, nausea, heavy bleeding, PMS-related indigestion and gas, and PMS-related muscle aches. Now, Oöna also makes another formula, PMS1, which are for other completely different symptoms, which you can take a look at on their website. I will put that below. I have not tried that one. These PMS2, the Oöna, come in these little liquid capsules like these, and the dosage is 1 to 3 throughout the day as needed, and you're ideally supposed to start this 3 days before your period starts, and you don't exceed 12 capsules a day. And I will I will put the interior information that comes right here. So you may also take painkillers, ibuprofen or, any other painkillers with it if you feel the need. And the ingredients, there are two main ingredients in Oöna PMS2, and that is primarily cramp bark and ginger. So I should preface all this by saying that this supplement is not vegan or vegetarian. There are the two main ingredients, as I said, cramp bark and ginger, but there are inactive ingredients like olive oil, sunflower oil, lecithin, carob, caramel, and then gelatin, which hence makes it not vegan or vegetarian friendly. Now, onto how these ingredients are supposed to work. So, as the name suggests, cramp bark has been used throughout natural remedies to relieve cramping by loosening tense, smooth muscle tissue. And smooth muscle tissue is what your uterus is made out of. And it's also an antispasmodic. So all this equals cramp relief. And then we all know that ginger is really great for the digestive system. And it also contains this active ingredient in ginger. It's called gingerol, which is actually what gives ginger the spiciness, that bite that you find. And the fun thing about gingerols is that these things prevent the production of compounds in your body called prostaglandins. And prostaglandins are partially responsible for causing muscle contractions, which are what cramps are. So it's all very scientific. And I'm sure they've researched that. So I found it very interesting how it's supposed to work. Now onto my experience with it. Well, I'm not claiming to be, the be-all and end-all. So I can just say for me personally, I found no real change. The intensity and the frequency of my cramps remained about the same. As you know, as I said, the first time I did not take this 3 days prior to my period, but I did take it in following cycles as indicated, but I did not notice any real change. So it did not work for me, and the pain remained for me. And one thing that I will let you know, when you do open this box, the pills are quite smelly. They stink. So I'm a bit sensitive, I guess, to smells, especially stinky ones, and maybe a little bit more sensitive than some people. So I did find them a little hard to take, but I did take them nonetheless. So, that is just a little note of warning that when you open the box, you might be a little startled by it, as I was. Anyway, but looking at the reviews, it's quite a mixed bag. They're basically evenly distributed across the board. Either it worked completely for some people and they raved about it, or it did absolutely nothing. And, my personal remedy for cramp relief, which for me, literally, it works 100%. I know for a fact, some people have told me does not work for them. Absolutely does not work. So it's the same could be said of this natural remedy, that it may be true. It may work for some people, and of course, it may not work for some people. So the only way is to try it. But for some people, this might be the answer. If you happen to have a strong nose and $25 US dollars to spare, I would say give it a whirl. I hope it really works for you. You know, if it worked for you and you've tried this, please let me know. Put it in the comments. I would love to hear success stories about this, or, you know, any other Oöna product or whatever. If you have any other way you combat cramps, please also put that. Let me know. I'm always interested to see what people use for, you know, pain relief. But for me, this did not work. But all I can say is give it a shot. In theory, the theory seems very plausible, and I like it, you know, the natural side of things. But so I will be reviewing further pain relief supplements, natural supplements, and I will be talking probably about other things for cramp relief and pain relief. And I will also be doing a video on my personal cramp pain method that works 100% for me. So stay tuned for that. So thank you guys for watching as always. You know, I love you all. Thank you. And if you've enjoyed this or any of my other videos, you know, feel free to thumbs up and subscribe, guys. And ooh, share and tell other people. Sharing is caring. So thanks. I'll see you all very soon, and I will be talking about some other pad company coming up. I will talk to you very soon, here or on the boards. Bye, guys.